Hey friends, welcome to CoCo's Corner. Your podcast is being recorded at the corner of Gullahar and Staples. I'm in the parking lot of a business I'm helping do some shopping at, but I didn't realize it didn't open till 11. It's Mother's Day out, so the twins have Mother's Day out from 9 until 2. So there's a little teeny tiny window that a mom gets to do all the things a mom wants to do. And normally I like just to sleep. I actually posted it on my Facebook page, which is CoCo's Corner. It's like I have these great ideas. I get dressed and then I just want to sleep on my quote unquote days off while the twins are at Mother's Day out. But no, I actually took a shower and put on jeans. Hallelujah. You know, if you put jeans on, you mean business. I don't care if they have holes on them. By the way, did your big toe get stuck in your knee hole today? Yes! So then you just tore it, made it even bigger. Yeah, hi. Those are the jeans I'm wearing today. So yeah, I'm sitting in the parking lot. Normally, this is what I get onto my husband about is, why didn't you check to see if they were open before you drove all the way across town? So now you're just sitting in a parking lot, but I thought I would use this opportunity just to lay down a little something for you. I've missed you. I just realized I haven't recorded anything since November, but hi, holidays. Holy smokes, friends. Did you survive it? You survived Christmas. Actually, this was the coolest Christmas, what I believe, for the twins. They're so much growing up between the ages of 3, they turn, 3 to 4, because they turned 4 in December, and just so much like what they experience, like everything's new, everything's exciting, everything's magical, everything's shiny, like literally everything's new within 5 minutes. When they take a nap, when they wake up, they think it's the next day. Which kind of works for me and against me. Also, yes, my 4-year-old twins still take naps, which we'll talk about later on, what we've been working on with that. Anyways, but this Christmas was just so exciting because we saw Santa everywhere. We saw Santa at the grocery store. We saw Santa at the boat parade out on the island. So it was just really neat for them to get so excited to see Santa, out and about Corpus. It was really just, I loved it the most. I felt like I probably cried the most this Christmas just because it was exciting. I can't stop using that word enough. And then, of course, my family came down. We all made it through without any elbows being thrown. So praise the Lord on that. Nobody was screaming. I mean, I had one screaming match, if I'm being honest, with my mom. And I'm not proud of that, but that's just something that I'm learning, which, listen, we're going to dive into that too, because I'm back in counseling. If 2023 is your year to get counseling, you've been thinking about it, just do it, friend. Just do it. It is hard. It is scary. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to hear things. I know you don't want to face the mirror. I know you don't want to sit in front of that, but friend, you have to sit in it and you have to go through it and you have to do it. I talked to a friend today and he kept using the word grace. He said, got to keep giving yourself grace. And I'm just weeping, right? Because I don't think anybody gives ourselves enough grace, but that's also why I named my daughter Grace. That's why I named Chica Grace. So, if this is your year, friend, give yourself some grace. Put one foot in front of the other. That's actually where I'm going for my next appointment, which is why I wanted to scoot over here and get what I needed so I could go to my counseling appointment. But that's not what I wanted to share, but I guess that's where we're at. Counseling is so interesting, friends. I waited a long time to get back into counseling. Part of that was stubbornness, and part of that is that's just the wait it is to get counseling. My husband and I are both doing some counseling together. Here's another thing, friends, like raising children and being in a marriage and being successful, an entrepreneur and doing your own business is is difficult. It is hard juggling and wearing all the hats and checking in of all the places that are important. And that's what's really coming down to, like the nitty gritty of like what's important. And communication and asking questions. And I know this sounds so silly, but like, did you hear me? Do you understand what I'm asking? And I do that with the twins. I have a friend who spends some time with me, and she's like, I'm so impressed the way you chat with them or you talk to them, because you talk to them like they're adults. I'm like, I don't know if I'm talking to them like they're adults or if I'm just trying to talk to them to get the point across in a calm manner. But how come I can't do that with my husband? It's because I am tired and frustrated. And that's not an excuse. No, it's not. But also your person, man, they get beat up too. Figuratively. I'm not laying hands on anybody. But gosh, my mouth can just be like a sword. Man, I will just slash. Like, not proud of that. Can't even believe I'm saying this out loud. It's just because it's so ugly, right? And that's what I mean about counseling, is because then when you have to face the mirror, you're like, oh, sugar. I didn't mean to say that, or I didn't want to say that. So there's been a lot of apologies and actions, right? Like, I think that's the deal about resolutions, right? Like, we want to make New Year's resolutions. That's what I mean about 2023 is like actively making change, like wanting to do things that make you actively better. And doing that every single day, and not doing it just because you felt challenged to do it. Well, no, I take that back, because it is challenging for me every day to want to do the right thing and not in spite of. Does that make sense? I just sabotage myself. So yeah, it is a challenge to not sabotage myself, and I want to do better. I digress. Do you ever do that where you're sitting in your feelings, you look at the red light, you're like, whoa, I got totally deep in my thoughts, and you're just trying to go get your Diet Coke from Sonic and move on with your life? So yeah, if 2023 is your year, when you say like new me, new year, or new year, new me, all those kinds of things, like, be about it. It's hard. That's why a lot of us fall off by February, by March, is because you're like, shit, that's a lot of hard work. It's easy to be complacent. It's easy just to be like, it's easy. It's hard to do the right thing. So I'll challenge you to do that, to do the right thing for yourself, to not sabotage yourself. I've been listening to some Joyce Meyers. I don't know, love or hate her, but whoever is going to give you the word that speaks to your heart and your soul, and she'll say things, and I'm like, oh, Joyce, I know you ain't talking to me like that, Joyce. She is. And one of the things Joyce was just telling me, which is why I'm sitting in this parking lot so I can do some things for myself, is as much as I love my children, I love them. I did IVF for them, took shots of progesterone oil in my butt muscle every day for 16 weeks, love my babies. But also you have to do something for yourself. And so working on my podcast, and this being my joy, something I enjoy doing and have since, I was 18 years old, right? She was like, don't forget about things that you enjoy and that you do, because when when your kids are off doing their own thing, what are you going to be doing? And that just hit me like a ton of bricks when I was walking on the treadmill as I was crying. Have you done that too? Where you're just at the treadmill and you're just crying, and you're just like, that's like the one time I'll really hold on for dear life on the treadmill, is when I'm just bawling my face off. And it's usually during Joyce Meyers, because she can punch me in the throat with respect and love, right? But yeah, that was the thing. It was like, make sure you're doing things that fill your bucket, sis. And moms, we just don't do that. We don't do that. You know why? Because we're filling up everybody else's little damn bucket and all the sports and all the things. I tell my kids all the time, like, why do you get to have your favorite snack and your favorite show at the exact same time that you want it when you want it? Why? I don't get to do that. Things are changing. Not saying that they're not going to get that. But one of my counselor told me one time, she was like, why do you let your tea get cold in the morning? Why do I let my tea get cold in the morning? My children can wait. They have their food. They have their breakfast. They have their drink. They have their stuff. Now, I'm going to also sit down and enjoy my hot tea. When I say I'm going to enjoy my hot tea, it sounds so weird to be like, no, we're going to wait a minute and I'm going to do this. Is that weird? Do you also feel like that when you tell your kids to chill and wait? Why are they bossy of me? And it just sounds so freaking cliche because we always say like, oh, fill your bucket. I was talking to my friend today when he was using the word grace, give yourself grace. He was like, you have to put on your own oxygen mask first before you can help anybody else. But no, I'm like the scene from Airplane where I just got that mask and I'm gasping for air. And just everybody around me is just enjoying life. And I'm just over here just like, put my mask on. First of all, have you seen the movie Airplane? If not, you're like, Coco, are you serious? Also, if you have seen Airplane, I just found my audience. So this is me in the parking lot at Galahar and South Staples attempting to put on my oxygen mask because I love my podcast. I love sharing things with you that's going on in CoCo's Corner. So I wanting to get a better space where I can feel super creative and not looking for my microphone, my laptop, a cord, a cell phone that's not charged underneath the bed, underneath the shoe, in the twins' tent. Somehow the dog has taken it out the dog door, right? That's something else too. Like if we can't find it in the house, immediately we ask Tup, did he take it out the dog door? Does anybody else have like a magical escaping dog door? Yeah, I know. Same. So 2023, friend, let it be the year of, like when you say like new me, new you or whatever, new year, new me, is like, what is going to be new or what's going to be a better version of yourself, right? I feel like we're constantly trying to achieve that, but it gets hard. So we just give up on ourselves. And I just don't want, I'm going to say this for myself. I don't want to do that for myself. And now that I have my children, I think like, I wouldn't want to tell my daughter that. I wouldn't want to tell my son that, which is something I've also brought up before, is like, you have to be your own parent. And that sucks because you're tired. You're exhausted, I know. And I'll feel you too. Also, kids are wild. Kids are wild. Twins are wild. Twins are wild. Also, I'm going to say this. Please don't come at me and tell me you have Irish twins. When you tell me you had kids 1 year apart, cool. But remember, during that year, you had one. During the year, you had one. Or during those 9 months, you had one. Okay, I had two crying babies. I look back at pictures of like when they were infants, and I just look at myself. It's crazy. I don't even recognize that lady. That lady looks like a raft, and she looks like the frozen board that Rose was hanging on to dear life, but the twins got on it. That's what it feels like when I look at that photo. It's like, holy crap. Just feeding and surviving, just feeding the twins, rocking the babies. So yeah, when you say you have Irish twins, like, you weren't doing that. And I'm not going to say sorry for that either. I hate when I feel about something, sorry. No, it's true. That's how I feel about that. That also triggers something in me. I have like PTSD. Even when the twins start to cry now, it really just starts to send, like, I can feel this energy immediately through my body, and it just, like, I have to walk away immediately. Something else, then I'll talk about the kids, man, is the PTS, or the postpartum PPD, what it's like, and then how it turns into major depressive disorder. As I'm back in counseling, I just met with a new psychiatrist, and she's like, you are still very depressed. So I have like high functioning depressive disorder. Again, give yourself some grace, sis. Give yourself some grace. We're all trying to do this together, but I'm just being real vulnerable and honest and raw and real about it. Like, there ain't no filter Instagram that's going to fix this. Ain't no Snapchat filter going to fix this. Ain't no effects on a reel going to fix this. This is it, and this is where I'm at daily. Also, why I make bread and share that. I'm just in my kitchen making bread. Anyways, friends, I think we're good. Hopefully you've got to the other side of town. SPID, I like to keep these within driving distance. I don't know, unless you're, the other night, Jay and I were coming home from Odom Sunday. And we were coming home from Odom, and all of a sudden SPID was shut down. There was no sign. There was no warning. There was nothing saying, hello, the highway is going to be shut down. I mean, I am thankful for construction, but sheesh. For the Corpus drivers, we've got to have at least a 20-day notification. Actually, that won't work because nobody reads anything. So if you're one of those people that say the left lane's closed in the next 5 miles, they give you like a 5 mile, and you're like, I'm going to wait for 0.05 miles. I also don't like that. So if you say you have Irish twins, or you scoot into the very last of the traffic, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, CoCo's Corner, if you'd like to sponsor another. All right, CoCo's Corner, from the corner of, have you figured out where I'm at yet? If you figure out where I'm at, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. What if I go around town and record my next podcast? Because where I'm at, I'm hoping to get something where I can do that. Oop, I might have given you another clue. Then I can give you clues where CoCo's at. Where's CoCo's Corner? Because I'm on the corner of South Staples and Galahar right now. We can give some prizes away. So let's get together and do something fun. And help out these moms. We'll do like a mom mingle. You know what I mean? Something else my mom friends and I were talking about, and then I'm going to get off this and hang up. So my mom says I'm going to hang up the phone. Is of having a real village and what that looks like. And moms are not meant to be at home raising kids alone, that they're in a village. And I have a very small village. We all have little kids, and so we just get it and we just understand it. So find your mom village, and it's hard, and just be present and meet your mom friends where they're at, because we're all in different places, but we've all been in those places. And like my friend Jeremy said today, let's give ourselves some more grace because we deserve it. CoCo's Corner, peace!